there, I'm Maria Rothenberger. I am a therapist and coach specializing in fertility issues, and I'm also the host of the Miracles Happen Fertility podcast, which was the inspiration for today's video because I was in the middle of doing a podcast today called Fierce Soup, all about handling anxiety and infertility. And one of the things that I mentioned about handling anxiety is called EFT, or the Emotional Freedom Technique. And I thought, I'm trying to explain it on the podcast and it just doesn't translate well because it's very visual. So I said, I think I need to record a video. So basically, EFT is based on Chinese medicine, based on acupuncture. There's no needles involved though, which is good. But we use instead tapping. So we tap on the acupuncture or acupressure points in order to result in this calming sensation in the body. In tandem, we use words to help also calm down our body. So there's a whole host of science behind this, beyond the scope of this video, but you can certainly research it yourself. There's actually a website called emofree.com, emofree.com, that you can look up a lot of information. And there's a whole bunch of other people out there, bradyates.com, I believe. And then Sarah Holland is actually specifically someone who works with fertility folks with the EFT technique. So what we're going to do today is go through a round of EFT so that you kind of get a sense of what it's like. Now, you might be thinking, this looks really weird. And it kind of does. But it works. And who cares if something looks weird if it works, right? Maybe you won't be standing in the middle of a public street or something doing EFT, though. I don't know. That might be just your style. So this is what EFT looks like. And I'm actually going to ask you to come along and do this practice with me so you can sort of see what it feels like to do it. So what I ask folks to do is first rate your level of stress on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being like, oh, I'm freaking out, I gotta go to the hospital. And 1 being like the emotional equivalent of a splinter. Like, that's annoying. Okay, so rate your stress. And one round of EFT I have found with people tends to bring it down like half a notch to 1 notch, sometimes more than that. Sometimes it doesn't move at all. Sometimes stress goes up a little bit. But generally speaking, it'll reduce just slightly. So that's the goal. So rate your stress on a scale of 1 to 10 right now. And then take a deep breath with me and inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. Okay, so you're just going to follow along tapping with me. And we're just going to do a very basic mantra of sorts, speech words of sorts around stress. Okay? So it starts with the karate chop point right here. Now you can tap with either hand, it doesn't matter. As we move up to the upper parts of the tapping points, you can tap on both points, one side or the other. It doesn't matter. The meridians run through the entire body, so it doesn't really matter what you choose to do. Okay, so you're going to start here, and we'll say a very simple stress mantra. So it goes like this. Even though I feel this stress, I choose to love and accept myself. We're going to say this 3 times. Even though I feel this stress, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel this stress, I choose to love and accept myself. Okay? You can tap with 2 fingers or all 4 fingers, doesn't really matter. We're going to move to the top of the head. This stress. Outside of the eye, this stress. Inside, just on the inside of the eyebrow, this stress. Underneath the eye, this stress. Underneath the nose, this stress. Underneath the chin, or just on the chin, this stress. Right on the collarbone, right here, this stress. And then right underneath, kind of where your bra strap touches, this stress. Rounding out to the top of the head, this stress. Okay, so that's one round of EFT. I generally recommend going through 3 times, but just for the sake of this video, put your stress on a scale of 1 to 10 again. Tell me where you are. Did you move at all? Up, down, stay the same? The goal, of course, is to reduce stress just slightly, and if you didn't feel the edge come off, I suggest doing a couple more rounds. Now, the cool thing about EFT is that you can fine-tune as much as possible. So, for example, if you happen to see a pregnant woman walking towards you and it causes a lot of anxiety for you, you might tap on that. And it might look something like, even though I see this pregnant woman and it's very triggering and anxiety provoking for me, and I wonder why it's not me, I choose to love and accept myself. And then the rest of the tapping points, you're going to do that 3 times. Remember, that's the setup, 3 times. Even though I see this pregnant woman, right? And then this pregnant woman, this pregnant woman, this pregnant woman, this pregnant woman, and so on and so forth. That is the emotional freedom technique. I will put the resources on the rest of this post, on the resources part of this post, so that you can click some links and do your own research. Whole bunch of support for this technique. As weird as it looks, totally effective. Give it a go.